Hi, thanks for having me here. My name is Derek. This is called Perhapsy, the thing that I do with music and art stuff. This first song's a new one called Omens. Thanks for listening. Lord, I don't know if you're up there or in the sea or in energy, like a cartoon character at the end of his rope, praying on his knees, a UFO he sees. Krishna, I have seen your face in the snow and in movies, what Jim Henson sees, a crystal and the story that never ends, and a labyrinth we'll all meet at death. Why does it have to be so hard? Why does it have to seem so far? Why does it have to take so long when the only thing that matters is playing your part in the song? Interplanetary starship replica sitting on my shelf, it could use some help. While we're fascinated by all the stars on that big screen, the milky TV. Why does it have to be so hard? Why does it have to seem so far? And why does it have to take so long when the only thing that matters is playing your part in the song? And the only thing that matters is playing your part in the song. And the only thing that matters is playing your part in the song. Da 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 da. Thank you. I do a lot of different kinds of tunings on the guitar, so if you'll be patient with me, I appreciate it. I have to switch guitars every once in a while. This is a very cool place to be, playing some songs. We got Street Fighter over here. We got live painting happening. So much cool stuff. Really nice to be here. It's raining outside, but it's cozy in here. So this next song is off an album I made called Kingdom Starlight Bliss, and it's an older song, sorta. But it's called 34th and West, and I just need to take a quick sip of water. Thank you. 1 second. Got a squeaky chair, too, which is nice.
Yes, and if you like what you're seeing, you can also tune in. We have Nicole Scheck doing some live painting, getting started out here. She'll be doing a bunch of painting during the set, and we'll see the progress as the show continues. So once again, here's Perhapsy.
I know a place we can chill, far from this space, with space to fill. I've heard it said, no one truly rests, but you and I know that's just the way things go. And far from our sea, it's hard to be all right, all right, all right. So you'll leave the sunset for a place you can rest that's near my side. Do you know how much you changed my life? And far from your sea, it's hard to be all right, all right, all right. Thank you. Old song. Gonna switch over now again to the acoustic, or semi-acoustic, I believe it's called. I've been informed that there's been at least 100 bands playing this thing before, which is really cool. So I guess maybe I was talking to Jake, who's gonna play some guitar a little bit later with me, that maybe we're 101, which could be cool, just because it's nice. This next song is probably the closest I've come to writing a country song of some sort.
It's not exactly a country song, I guess, but it's got a lot of words, so maybe that's a similarity. The song's called The Serpent, and it's really new, so thank you.
Came up with a fistful of flowers, and I came up with an orange for the hours we held tight. The clouds in the sky look like big bullies looking for a fight. Make it make sense if it flips your head. It's only what the middleman say would happen when the moon gets full of blood and it's ready to drop on the neighborhood. So much for the cowboy who hides outside campfire coasters and favorite rides behind that gravitron full of devoted dead wives. And when she went to bed, it felt like a lion getting beaten on the head, pawing its truth with an open palm, like someone you loved, or like a minor key psalm. And I retreat to my cave without giving it up. It's a long shot, babe. You've stolen the cup, you can't cross the seal. No matter how you feel, the serpent, she's a waving goodbye. Bye-bye. Sour apples and sour grapes, like the fox and the hound, we made our escape despite the sound of trains running underground, the hands on their final hour. And it's a cold mess up there in outer space with your best friend's grinning on her face in a college town. A pitcher on the mound and a cool hand pouring purple Kool-Aid. And it was real expensive when I called you cheap, so it seems our time on the stone is brief, so I'll say it plain. Sign my middle name. I really hope that you get some sleep. Thank you. Okay, that one had a lot of words in it. It's hard to remember. This next one is also a newer song, and it's also on electric guitar. This is like the part of the show where, like, if there were people, like a bunch of people, you'd ask them, "How are you guys doing?" And then you say, like, "Good, cool. Who lives in Oakland? Who lives in San Francisco? I live in Oakland." But I have to just imagine that happening, so. I'm excited to see the Breathing Room play. I've heard that from Berkeley, and I'm stoked to catch their set too. This place is really nice because it's like, it's rare that you get the chance to have, really decent, like solid sound and stuff, so it's very much appreciated on my end for sure. This next song is called Rosemary.
And I gotta take another sip of water.
Hey, Perhapsy, how about how I'm doing over here?
How you doing, buddy? I forgot you're still in the car.
I'm definitely an audience member. Vinyl Richie's doing well. Sitting pretty, I guess.
Rev it up, man. Rev it up.
I'm trying. It's push to start.
Okay.
I was also informed from the people upstairs that you might be more of 301.
301.
Yeah, at the show.
Damn. That 301 Dalmatians would be a good trilogy, for the third part of the trilogy.
100%.
Okay, the song is called Rosemary.
Rosemary, such a simple song, had a dream where there's nothing wrong with my voice and I could breathe for free. Between what I thought was a silver screen and a watchful eye, there's a place where I can finally see. Oh, Rosemary. So I'll sing of the praises you'll never bring. Outside of this bed, still there's time, there's room for me to dream. Of Rosemary. Rosemary. Thanks.
Hey everyone, I'm your host Vinyl Richie. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the March MixR. You're watching Perhapsy's set right now. He's playing some tracks, some old stuff, some stuff he hasn't put out yet. These next two are from his most current release, A Carpenter's Market. There's a cassette and the digital album available on Bandcamp. Check it out. Bandcamp is a great way to directly support the artists. Bandcamp Friday happens once a month. If you wait for that day, he gets 100% of the proceeds. But yes, these next two are off A Carpenter's Market. Check it out. Once again, some of these are unreleased. He hopes to have a new album out by early 2023. Thank you once again. I'm your host, Vinyl Richie. This is the rest of Perhapsy's set with his accompanying him is Jake. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Yeah, this is my good friend Jake here playing some acoustic. This next song is, like Vinyl Richie said, off of the album A Carpenter's Market. This song's called Westmoreland. The squeaky chair. One, two.
when you were young in Mansfield, hiding in your room, covered in magazines of new metal icons like West Borland. You shut out the light and sharpied your nails. We were worried about you and your soul to save. Man, what a stupid thing to do, and I'll regret it to my grave. You seemed like you found something more true than what I thought I had, or still do. But thank you for teaching me heavy metal guitar, heavy metal guitar. When we met last year, you had changed your tune. You said our fathers were right, and Jesus is the truth. There's nothing that I could say in between your bong hits. I tried real hard to explain, but you were full of the Spirit. But thank you for teaching me heavy metal guitar. And thank you for teaching me heavy metal guitar, heavy metal guitar. Thank you. All right. Gonna do another song off the album. I realized just last month, well, it's almost the end of March, right? This month that I put the album out last March, which is kind of crazy because it doesn't feel like it's been done for a year, but I guess so. Stoked to be playing some new songs too, but this is a song also off that album. And this one is called Lake Erie. And it's about when I was a kid, I got lost on the beaches of Lake Erie. But my mom thought she knew that I was lost, even though she was like at a different location somehow. And then someone was kind enough to get me home. I think I was about 3 or 4 or something like that. But this song is called, Lake Erie. 1, 2. I was 3 years old, I got lost on the beach of Lake Erie with my parents out of reach. It was the first time I truly felt alone. My mother swore she heard the Holy Ghost whispering, waiting on an angel sent for me, whispering, oh. Through my tears I came across some kind man who led me back into my mother's hands. And there are times when I think it was just some dream, or that I'm still wandering out there on that beach, whispering, waiting on an angel sent for me, whispering, oh. So am I still searching for a way back home? And is the fear of death just the fear of being all alone? Or is it really the fear of being forgotten? Drawing songs, writing monsters far too often. Or does it all amount to some kind of pointless pile of words, music, and images stretched for miles? But if it's futile escape, I still wanna get caught. 'Cause if it's all just fate, then why the fuck? I'm whispering, waiting on an angel sent for me, whispering, oh, 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 oh. Thank you. Thanks, Jake, for playing with me. I got one more song left. It's on an acoustic guitar, or the arch top. Just give me 1 second. Give it up again for Jake, whoever's here. He's great.
Big shout outs to Jake. Once again, those last two were off Perhapsy's release, A Carpenter's Market, available on Bandcamp now. I personally have the cassette. It's a great way to support the artists. There's even a package where there's a poster included. So If you're looking to support Perhapsy, that's a great way to start. We're also putting his Venmo and other links in the chat as well. So check it out. Once again, I'm your host, Final Richie. Perhaps he has one more for you, and then we got the breathing room coming up next.
Thanks for listening. This next song is a new one called Mill Valley. And stick around for the breathing room and their video. Check it out. Thank you. Listening to leaky, wounded rhymes in the back of my mind, wondering if it was me who tossed a cigarette outside in the dark. Could it have been the spark that caused Grandma's ghost to take it all with her to the grave, 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 to the grave. Sadness is a blessing only if you have the tools to outwit those with their heads full of fire. So I watched the sun come up over flaming wood. In my bare feet I understood what she meant by love. Out of lust, we were saved, 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 we were safe, we were saved, 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 we were saved. Say, we say, Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. And we'll stick around for the breathing room up next.